Are you looking for the best portable jump starters? In this video we will look at some of the best portable jump starters on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description
for each product
so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, Noco Genius HDGB 72000A Jump Starter. The Noco Boost HDGB 70 is an easy top pick for us. It's a compact and portable unit that easily jump starts your vehicle up to 40 times of a single charge. It's extremely strong in that area. Our reviewer looked at the 3000A unit, but we're confident that this 2000A unit performs just as well. The most important trait is the ability to quickly jump start your vehicle. Even when our reviewer's car got down to only 10 volts, the car started right up. That's pretty huge. The jump starter also comes with USB and DC charging, but the USB charging is weak. Our reviewer only got 450 mAh of current, which will take a while to top off your phone, let alone other devices. But the part that we really like is on the front of the unit. It's an ultra-wide flashlight that covers almost 160 degrees. That's important because it allows you to see clearly at night when you're trying to attach cables, or even pinpoint a problem that cropped up. At 100 lumens, it's also fairly bright. The unit is expensive, but if you find yourself on the side of the road, especially at night, you'll be happy you have this in your trunk. At number 2, Stanley J5C09 1000P Camp Jump Starter. A portable jump starter is great, but a single device that can handle all sorts of emergencies is even better. The Stanley J5C09 not only has a jump starter but also integrates an air compressor into one, admittedly bulky unit. The jump starter provides 500 starting amps and up to 1000 P camps, which is enough even for larger vehicles. But it also weighs around 18 pounds. So it will not be the smallest thing you keep in your trunk. The built-in flashlight swivels up to 270 degrees so you can point it at basically anything you need. Our reviewer, Tony, said the unit was able to provide a reliable jump start every time it was tried, but not without some caveats. One of those caveats is the slipperiness of the bottom of the starter. So much so that when the car ultimately starts, the device has a tendency to slip and slide a bit, which is not ideal. Also, the switch for the compressor has a tendency to turn on easily when bumped. That can be disturbing when the loud compressor kicks on while driving. Speaking of the air compressor, the built-in hose isn't very long, so make sure the valves for your tires are near the ground before trying to use it. At number 3, Scotch Power Up 700 Portable Jump Starter. Not all chargers are as big as bowling balls. Some, like the Scotch Portable Jump Starter, are just a little bit larger than your smartphone. With a peak output of 700 amps, it's more than capable of starting your car even from a dead battery. Plus, it easily slips into your glove compartment or backpack. It's slightly larger than similarly powered jump starters, but it comes with a carrying case that holds the jumper cable attachments, which is convenient. Those cables are a little on the short side, which is not awesome when you're dealing with larger batteries. There are 2 USB-A ports for charging devices. Missing here is a USB-C port. But what this battery has is 15,000 mAh of power for your devices and a flashlight. This jump starter also has a year-long standby life between charges, which is very good in this industry. The battery booster can stay fully charged without needing any recharge for up to 6 months and has a 1,000 plus charge and recharge lifespan cycle. It can also be used to recharge a mobile or GPS device or as a flashlight using the SOS mode or a strobe in the case of an emergency in very low light or while out at night. At number 4, Jump and Carry JNC 661,700P Camp 12 volts Jump Starter. As with any product, a good jump starter needs to have a good design. The Jump and Carry JNC 660 very much lives up to its name with a built-in handle to carry the device to the vehicle you need to jump start. One rarely seen attribute this jump starter has is a replaceable battery. If the internal battery starts to wear down from use, you can order a new one, view on Amazon, for a fraction of the cost. That makes this a great long-term investment. especially if you anticipate a lot of use. If you're maintaining a fleet of vehicles, you may need to recharge frequently, which will put a lot of wear and tear on the battery. When it comes to recharging, the plug is built right into the unit for convenience. Speaking of convenience, you can easily attach the jumper cables with one hand if you need to. Unfortunately, there aren't any extras built into this device. Typically we'll see a flashlight or a USB port for charging smaller devices. None of that here, but what you do get is an easy to carry jump starter capable of 425 cranking amps and 1700 peak amps, which is more than enough to start any car out rock. At number 5, Schumacher DSR 115 Pro Series Jump Starter. If you have a larger vehicle, you will want to take a look at the Schumacher DSR Pro Series Jump Starter. When they say Pro Series, they mean it. This jump starter can start a truck, a boat, a big rig, or basically anything smaller than a jet. You can choose between starting 12V and 24V vehicles. Plus, the device reports on battery and alternator performance, so you'll know if there's maintenance needed. The jumper cables are 5 feet long, which is great for working on larger vehicles. Of course, all that comes at a heavy price tag and a heavy body. The jump starter weighs over 40 pounds. It's not the kind you carry in your trunk. It's the kind you have at the shop to jumpstart large trucks, or smaller cars frequently. You won't be tossing this thing into the trunk of your Toyota Camry, but you can keep it on the truck that tows around your Camry. This product includes a 2-amp external automatic charger, 2-gauge cables, a 2.1-amp USB port, a 12-volt DC outlet, an easy-to-read digital display, an on/off switch, and reverse connection warning. The DSR 115 provides 750 cranking amps and 525 cold cranking amps. At number 6, Wagon EL7552 Jump Boost V8 Air Jump Starter. One of the most comprehensive jump starters you can pick up is the Wagon EL7552 Jump Starter, which has an air compressor, 200 lumen light, and even a USB-A charging port for phones and tablets. It's basically your one-stop shopping destination for roadside emergencies. The air compressor goes up to 260 psi, which works even for larger tires. It has 300 cranking amps and 1000 peak amps, and 120 cold cranking amps, so it's great for colder environments as well. There are some reports of air hose issues. Specifically, it seems the tire pressure gauge may have some accuracy trouble. While that's important from a topping off perspective, in the case of a roadside emergency, even an inaccurate pressure gauge will fall within a margin of error for inflating a tire from scratch. Once you get the tire professionally serviced, it can be inflated properly. You can charge the power pack with either AC power from your home or DC power in your car, but the jump starter doesn't come with the cable you need to charge it via DC. That and the air pressure gauge seem like oversights, but with all this jump starter offers, there's a lot to like here. At number 7, Julu upgraded car jump starter. Devices that have more than one use case are why we get up in the morning. In the case of the Julu Super Safe Car Jump Starter, you get a flashlight, one USB-C port, 2 USB-A ports, and of course the jump starter with 2000 peak amps. The cables on the jump starter are a bit on the short side, so keep that in mind. The jump starter isn't really intended for larger vehicles, so maybe that's okay. This is a slim charger that easily slips into the glove compartment or bag, and it has a 6-month standby time, so you can put it in your trunk and forget about it. You can get about 20 jump starts from a single charge, so this might work well if you're maintaining a fleet of cars. Overall, it's nice to see such a powerful device in such a small form factor, with so many handy features. A cigarette lighter adapter is included. Perfect for portable tire inflators, car vacuum cleaners, or any electronic device needing a 15 volts DC connection. Easy plug-in play with the Julu GP2000 portable car jump starter battery pack. This unit can be charged with a USB-C cable we provided and a quick charge wall charger or car charger.